Hello guys, it's Spurs21 here, and this is my match review of today's game. Spurs got an absolutely massive away win today as they won 2-0 against Burnley and have closed the gap on Premier League leaders Chelsea to just 7 points. Coming into the game, there were 3 changes to the lineup for Spurs. Kieran Trippier was brought in for Kyle Walker at right back. Harry Winks came in for Moussa Dembele in the middle, and Vincent Janssen was given the nod to go up front in place of Dele Son. Coming into the game, at the start of the game, it was pretty evenly matched for the first 20 minutes, half an hour. We were trying to break them through, but I think without Dembele's powerful dominance of the ball in the middle, where he can just easily control and find gaps through the opposition backline, we often struggled to break Burnley down, and Burnley were very comfortable with just sitting back and allowing us to just keep the ball and then try and catch us on the break, which they very nearly did a couple of times. Then at about the half-hour mark, we had a good chance when Christian Eriksen dummied a free kick and left it for Toby Alderweireld, who struck it very well, but it was straight at the goalkeeper Tom Heaton, who managed to save very well. Then we had 2 very troubling moments as 2 players went off injured for us. The first one was Victor Wanyama, who went down under a challenge on his back, and he checked himself up with the physio a couple of times and tried to play on, feeling that he was okay to continue, but by about 5 minutes in the first half, he eventually just went to the sideline and just took his boots off, and I think he was clearly in distress because Wanyama's not the kind of player who just makes a mountain out of a molehill. We know how physically strong he is. He wouldn't be coming off for an injury if it was something minor. So obviously we hope it's not too serious. Moussa Dembele came on for him, and then unfortunately a couple of minutes later we had another injury when Harry Winks went over the top of a Burnley defender in an attempt to win a ball and ended up clattering his way into the advertising hoardings along the side of the pitch, and apparently has really damaged his ankle. It'd be a huge shame if that was the case. I've said he looks like a star for us for the future, and again, as I said, I hope it isn't serious, and all the best wishes, Harry, and we hope you're back on the pitch soon. Just before half time, we probably should have taken the lead with a lovely counter-attack move, set up Dele Alli, who was 6 yards out with the goal gaping for him, and the form he's on, you'd have put everything on him to bury that, and unfortunately he skewed it wide at the post. So we win it 0-0 at half time. The start of the second half was a little bit more promising. I think Dembele's presence in the middle certainly helped, and we were finding more opportunities to break through, but we just kind of left feeling, is it just going to be that day when we can't find the breakthrough? It was sort of beginning to feel that way, but then luckily 65 minutes the breakthrough came. A corner from Christian Eriksen on the left-hand side gets whipped in. Burnley try to head it away, but they can't clear the lines. It falls straight to Eric Dyer, about 12 yards out, who just lashes at it and it rifles into the net. Absolutely thrilling moment. It's 1-0. Absolutely over the moon for Eric, who's been criticised a lot this season, somewhat unfairly, I think, given his role change, in the system this season. I think he's really does good, and it was really good to see him on the score sheet today and really contributing well. From that point on, it was really like Burnley were just throwing everybody forward, trying to get themselves back into the game, and it felt like we could just pick them off and get the second goal any way we wanted to. And that's eventually what happened. Christian Eriksen won the ball in the middle of the park, fed it through to Dele Alli, who beat 2 defenders really well, then laid it off to the back post where Dele Son, the third substitute, was waiting there and just tapped it home for a nice easy finish. 2-0, a brilliant, crucial 3 points in the bag, and an absolutely massive victory for us. As I said, that keeps us second place. We're on 62 points. As I said, just 7 adrift now, with Chelsea losing to Crystal Palace as well today. It's a massive, massive day. Does it mean we've got a chance of winning the league now? heart's telling me yes, my head's saying just wait. But I mean, we couldn't have asked for anything more today. We've absolutely delivered what we needed to do, and as I said, we've just got to keep winning every game we have and just see what happens. And as we saw today, anything can happen. Obviously, we play again Wednesday night away at Swansea, and Chelsea play at home against Manchester City, which is another crucial round of fixtures. So if that goes the way today went, then yeah, absolutely we've got a shot at winning the league. We just might do it. What did you make of the game? Do you think we've got a shot at winning the league? If you do, leave it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, thanks. And also subscribe if you're new around here. You can follow us on all my social media links as well. They'll be down in the description for you guys to check out. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I've been BenSpurs21. I'll see you soon. And as always, come on you Spurs!